Secretary of State saying that the agenda was filed on January 6th at 6:10 p.m. Please stand so we can see the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. A couple of notes. Mr. Lewis is not able to attend the meeting tonight, therefore I am chairing. And Mrs. Bevilacqua was not able to make it, and I gave her.
Dispensation.
Yes, thank you. I was looking for the right word. There are no minutes from December 11th. They will be at our next meeting.
I'm going to make a motion to table the minutes of December 11th, 2014 till the next meeting.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. We have payroll warrant number 23. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept payroll warrant number 23 in the amount of $41,154.15.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. Payroll warrant number 24.
Make a motion to accept payroll warrant number 24 in the amount of $27,935.38.
Go ahead. Thank you, Roger. Discussion? All in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Payroll warrant number 25.
I'll make a motion to accept payroll warrant number 25 in the amount of $27,244.31.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Payroll number 26.
Make a motion to accept payroll warrant number 26 in the amount of $27,438.73.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. General warrant number 12.
I'd like to just let everybody know that I'll be recusing from this because it pertains to one of my businesses in town, so I'll be recusing.
12A. 12A.
Well, then, right? Oh, we're not there yet? All right.
No.
Sorry about that. All right, well, then I'll
Okay,
make a
thank you,
motion for warrant number 12 for $127,848.20.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it.
I'll be recusing.
And you will recuse yourself, thank you. General warrant number 12A.
I'd like to make a motion to approve general warrant number 12A in the amount of $300.
Discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Franco.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to know how that warrant was connected to Mr. Rogers.
I own the business. It's the Stonehouse Motel.
Yes.
It's a $300 for assistance for people that are living there, request to get assistance through human services. The statement was I probably didn't have to, but I'm just going to err on the side of safety and recuse myself. And from here on in, I've asked the treasurer to separate any money to that business in a separate warrant, which will allow me to recuse myself from it from being in the general warrant.
You didn't want to violate.
Thank you.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
In that regard, just so you know, I think Robert says that Mr. Rogers should leave the table
Yes.
and he should not address anything. We should have a form that he fills out. I don't know if we do.
He does,
Okay,
thank you.
all right. But he was drawn into a conversation, so he needs to give you that information from now on.
Thank you. We have a motion and seconded. We've had discussion. All in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Looking at November 2014 monthly reports.
Yeah, I'll make a motion. Roger, Don, you want to do that?
Sure, I'd like to make a motion to accept the November 2014 monthly report for the Building and Zoning Department.
Second.
This is the one. Go for the Building and Zoning Department, the Department of Public Works,
Second.
Finance Department,
Second.
Human Services,
Second.
Planning Department,
Second.
Police Department,
Second.
RIRC,
Second.
and Tax Assessor.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Past due quarterly reports.
No action needs to be taken on that.
There are none, thank you. New business, additions and abatements.
That's the rules I got right here.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion, I think we just have an abatement, am I correct?
Correct. Yes.
All right. I will make a motion to accept the abatements in the amount of $1,095.35 by the tax assessor.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. We have a request for the use of the fairgrounds from the Northern Rhode Island 4-H show, which is going to be held May 10, 2015. Is there anybody who would like to read it?
I will. Got a letter from Lisa Torgy, 71 Kimberly Drive, West Greenwich, Rhode Island, dated December 30th, 2014, regarding Northern Rhode Island 4-H show. Dear Clerk, I am writing to request permission to use the Forster Center for the Northern Rhode Island 4-H show on Sunday, May 10th, 2015. The horse show is a qualifying show for the Rhode Island 4-H kids to be able to participate in the Eastern States Exposition in September. Exposition in September. You have to allow us to use your grounds every year. I understand that once permission is granted, you will need a certificate of insurance from the 4-H office. Please contact me. There are numbers there. Signed very truly yours, Torgy.
Second.
Is the fairgrounds available at that time?
As of right now, yes.
All right, I'll make a motion that we accept contingent on the fairgrounds being open pursuant to the letter for the date listed, May 10th, 2015.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Appointment of negotiating team for dispatchers union. There is a letter. Would someone like to read the letter?
I can just, gonna read it, you want me to just summarize it, because there's a lot of legal mumbo
Go right ahead.
It pretty much just states that they're asking for us to engage a couple of people from the council to sit down in a bargaining agreement for their upcoming contract that begins on July 1st of 2015, moving forward. So they're looking for a couple of people from the council to be the representative to sit with them.
We have a motion.
On the letter? You
Yes.
want a motion?
I want a motion on the letter, and then we'll ask for
I'll
volunteers.
make a motion to accept the letter. I'll second the motion. How about Mr. Rogers going on as,
Well, let's take a vote on the letter first. How's that?
Okay.
So we have a motion on the table to accept the letter.
Second that.
We have a second. Discussion. All in favor?
uh,
Aye.
Now, do we have anybody who would be interested in being on the negotiating team for the dispatchers?
I nominate Mr. Rogers.
See how I've been nominated without volunteering first, I guess I'll return the name sometime. Do they want one or two?
They would like to, I believe.
I'll be one, usually we have two, so
Usually we
I'll
do.
accept Roger's nomination.
All right, how about you, John? There you go.
Thank you, Roger. So, Roger, your motion is to volunteer Gordon Rogers and John
I don't even
Steve.
think we need a motion.
No, I don't think you do it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, John, thank you, Gordon.
Do you want me to contact Joe and Laura and find out more on it? And I'll get back with you.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, the next item is appointment of the negotiating team for Police Officers Union. And we do have a letter here from Mr. McGuire regarding that.
Summarize basically the same thing.
So do we have a motion to accept the letter?
I'll make a motion that we accept the letter from the representative from the police union, Mr. McGuire.
Do I have a
I'll second.
Okay. I will volunteer to be on that.
I will too, because we've been doing
We've
it.
been doing it right along.
Uh,
So do we have a motion for that?
Do we need one?
No.
You need to vote on the
We need to
motion.
vote on the other one.
Right.
So, but I wanted to include before somebody volunteered anyway. We already volunteered.
All right.
So do we have discussion on that? Okay. All in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Under old business, we have appointment of a Porter of Wood, and we have a letter or an email from Robert Thurber saying that he is indeed interested. He has been in the past.
Yep.
We have a motion.
I'll make a motion that we accept. It was actually, he had sent it in earlier, must have got lost in translation because it was dated prior. And he didn't tell me and told the town hall that he sent it in and apparently we tracked it down. So with that being said, I will make the motion to reappoint the Porter of Wood, Robert Thurber.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Okay. The second appointment is tree warden. Jim Phillips has sent a letter or an email in regards to that.
We'll make a motion to reappoint Mr. Phillips as the town's tree warden.
We have a second. Discussion? And Mr. Phillips is a arborist. So, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. The last item under old business is follow-up on Foster Home Journal article. I would be interested in hearing, I don't think we need a motion at this time. I would like some discussion though on what was presented from council members first.
I did read it. There was a few people, somebody had asked me too. It was pretty good what was there, but I think some things were missing, like the discussion on concerned citizens being brought back up was not in there. I think it should have stated that that was discussed and that was pretty much tabled for further discussion. I think that was a pretty important part of the meeting that was left out. That's something that somebody came to me with, and I also agreed with them on.
John or Roger?
I don't think it was left out particularly. We didn't do anything about it. Ain't going to do it later on, so we reported that.
And what were your thoughts on the Foster Home Journal article?
They covered the meeting pretty well, I thought.
I thought it was a pretty dispassionate account of what
Mhm.
happened. It was read like minutes, but it's,
Anyone from the audience have anything?
Since that's the last item on old business and I don't have the agenda, I was wondering where the concerned citizens issue is.
It's not on the agenda, so we will not be addressing it at this time, but I'd be more than happy to talk to you afterwards.
Okay. Some statements were made by the attorney that are just incredible, so I'll talk to you afterwards. I'd actually like to talk to Mr. Stephen too, if I can, too. Thank you.
You had your hand raised.
Yes, I did read the article, and I thought it was quite good. I've spoke with many people that do not attend meetings, and some of them were quite surprised at the context of the letter and the attempt to enlighten the people that do not come to the meetings, which I think is great. Because I usually get asked what happened. They want to know there's an empty seat.
Well, thank you.
It was quite good, though.
Thank you. Hopefully attendance will improve. For future agenda items, we have the police station, council rules, concerned citizens' public comments, and charter review committee. Is there anything else we'd like to add?
Planning board appointment. I see in our information packet, we've had people that are requesting to go on boards. I know the boards are in dire need of people to be replaced, and as people apply, we should give them the utmost respect and fill the positions as they come in. I'd also like to not see concerned citizens, and I understand tonight why it didn't make it on the agenda. I fully thought it was going to, but with not a full council there, one thing like that, we should all have input on it. But I'd really like to see that it makes it to the next meeting, not just in, I don't like seeing things, future agenda items, sit there stagnant for a long period of time. We do have 4, and we're adding a 5th now, so if we pick away at them, we can keep the list short.
Thank you.
Excuse me. The libraries. I think that there's a library board, they're having conversations. I've had a particular conversation with one of the members who says they may not be selling the 2 old libraries, so before a lot of rumors go out about what's going on with the library, I actually think they should come in and address the council, since at some point they're going to ask you for some money or some backing. I think you ought to have them here to make some kind of little report on where they are. It's up to you.
Thank you. I did make a note. Yes.
In respect to what Mr. Savazio was saying, this library situation is, the rumor mill is overheating on this topic, and no information has been brought to the public at all. So what we're operating on is rumors. And I think it would be nice if there is something in the future that we know something is going on.
Thank you.
It would be nice.
Thank you. Yes.
I think if anyone wants to know about what is going on at this point in time, it is all on the library website. And it's quite comprehensive.
Thank you for that information.
I'd like to just take an opportunity to say what you're seeing right here, right now, is why we need concerned citizens on the agenda.
Okay. So with that being said, our meeting is adjourned. There is no executive session.
Finance necessity, Ron.
17.
You want-
Roll.
Oh, there is no executive?
There is no executive session.
Oh, that's new to me.
Yes, there is no executive session tonight. So
Could have wrote it me.
So you're done?
we are done. Thank you for coming out on this cold night.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn?
That's it? Was there a motion to adjourn?
I make the motion to adjourn.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.